What's up, guys? Okay, before I go over this WrestleMania, I want to talk to you guys for a quick moment about my new rating system. I am no longer using a star rating system. I am just going to use a word rating system. Here's how it's going to go. You have bad, you have okay, you have good, you have great, and you have awesome. So those are going to be my ratings for the overall pay-per-view and for each individual match. And I'm going to try to go through all these matches as quickly as possible. I only have 11 minutes. I don't want to make a two-part video, so let's get right into it. They started the match, or they started the pay-per-view with the Unified Tag Team match. SHOWMIZ versus R-Truth and John Morrison. This match was 3 minutes long. And I don't understand why they would have started the show off with a 3-minute match. But SHOWMIZ did get a win. I liked the win, don't get me wrong. I thought it was great. Big Show does a blind tag, gives the big punch to John Morrison. He comes in, he gets the pin, and SHOWMIZ are still the tag team champions. I thought the match was just okay. That's it. Second match of the night was the triple threat match. Randy Orton, Ted DiBiase, and Cody Rhodes. This match was only 9 minutes long. We have a triple threat match with a supposed heated rivalry, and they only give it 9 minutes. I didn't get it. The match was just okay to me. I rated it okay. The highlight of the match was the double middle rope DDT that Randy Orton did on both Rhodes and DiBiase. Very nice, and Orton does get the win. So I'm just rating that match as okay. The next match was... Oh, before I get to that, Santino did have a great little segment, Slim Jim segment. He comes in interrupting the Divas, and Jillian Hall's left singing, and he's got a Slim Jim in his hand, and he snaps into it, and Jillian Hall turns into Mae Young. Then he snaps into it again, turns into Mean Gene. And then he snaps into it again, and Mean Gene turns into Melina. I thought it was pretty funny. Anyways, the third match of the night was the Money in the Bank ladder match. You have 10 participants. The match only lasted 14 minutes. I thought that was too short for a Money in the Bank ladder match with 10 guys in it. There were only a few decent little spots. I mean, there wasn't even enough spots, in my opinion, for it to be considered a really good match. Jack Swagger got the win. It seemed like it took him 5 to 10 minutes to get the damn briefcase unlatched from the hook. But he finally got it, and he is the Money in the Bank winner. You know, I predicted Christian to win. I'm cool with Jack Swagger winning. He's a young guy. It's nice for him to have a title shot now. The ending was terrible, I thought. But I rated the match as good. You know, for what it was just good. I wish it was longer so we could have saw a lot more, but, you know, that's what we got. Next was the Sheamus versus Triple H match. And this match was 12 minutes long. And, you know, I thought the match was pretty good. A lot of back and forth action, a lot of counters, a lot of kickouts. Triple H did get the win. Thought it was a good match, and that's what I rated it. We didn't get to CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. A 7-minute match. I thought it was pretty good for what it was worth, and Rey Mysterio got the win, and I rated it as good. Next, we saw Bret Hart versus Vince McMahon. Now, at the beginning of the match, while Vince McMahon was being introduced, he talks about how he purchased some lumberjacks, and they were all the Hart family members. I thought that was kind of cool, but then Bret Hart goes on to reveal that the Harts were in on it, and they let Bret know about it, so actually it was bad for Vince, so to speak. So all the Harts that were supposedly Vince's lumberjacks ended up being Bret Hart's, and they beat the living shit out of Vince McMahon. The total match length was 12 minutes long, and Vince got his ass kicked that entire 12 minutes. There was a crowbar involved in the match. He got his ass whipped by that. He got his ass whipped by a steel chair. No headshots though with the chair, but plenty of back shots, and those shots were brutal. You know, considering that, you know, this was Bret Hart's revenge match, I thought it was pretty great. And there was no technical wrestling involved whatsoever. He did tap out to the sharpshooter, and yeah, I thought it was great. So I'm rating this match as great. Bret Hart got his revenge. It was really great to see, and he got the living shit beat out of him for 12 minutes. So yeah, I thought it was pretty great. Next was Edge versus Jericho for the World Heavyweight Championship. I thought this was a great match. Jericho retains the title. I did not see that coming. I really thought Edge was going to win this match, but the WWE fooled me, and I love it when they fool me. Jericho is not just a 1-month title reign kind of champion. He is a multi-month champion, and I enjoyed it. Really great match. Best part of the match, at the very end after the match, Edge gives Jericho a spear off the announce table into that barricade wall. Looked really great, and I thought the match was great. Next, a 10 Diva tag team match. You got the heels versus the faces. I thought the match was bad, and I rated it that bad. I mean, there was some good parts in the match. We did get to see a few of their finishers, but the match was freaking 4 minutes long, and just bad. Oh, and Edge and Jericho's match was 16 minutes long. And there is a reason why I'm telling you guys all the match lengths, and I'll get to that at the end. So, the match after that was Cena versus Batista. And I was really surprised. I thought Batista did really well. I'm not a fan of Batista's wrestling skills, but he did a really good job. Cena did a great job as well. The match was only 14 minutes long. I thought it was pretty great. Cena does win. He's a new champion. Right in the front row, there were a bunch of Cena haters. They had a sign that said Cena sucks. All these fans had t-shirts made that says we hate Cena on it. And I thought it was great because the camera view was right there. They couldn't avoid it. And right after the match, Cena goes and he wins the match. He goes right over to those guys that have all the Cena sucks shirts on. And he just goes right into them, and you know, he eats it up. You know, so you have to commend Cena for that. You know, he gets hated on a lot, but he shows a lot of class. Thought the match was great. Cena wins, and the match was 14 minutes long. Now, the match of the night, the best match of the night, without a doubt. They saved the best for last, and I'm glad they did because this match stole the show. Taker versus HBK 2. No, the match was not as good as last year, but I thought the match was freaking awesome. 24 minutes long. It was just simply, without a doubt, the best match of the night. Undertaker is 18-0. I thought they did a great job. I liked last year's better, though, but this match was still good. And that was the pay-per-view. You know, overall, I don't think the pay-per-view lived up to its expectations. And it kind of disappointed me a little bit. The matches were really short, and for the whole pay-per-view, in total, there's 4 hours of the show, and only an hour and 55 minutes of it was actual wrestling. So you had 2 hours of recap, you know, showing the build-up to all these matches. I thought that was terrible. I thought a lot more time should have been devoted to the actual matches themselves. I mean, come on, your opening match is only 3 minutes long, okay? Your triple threat between some of the most hated guys in the business is only 9 minutes long. And your freaking Money in the Bank match that had 10 participants was only 14 minutes long. I just thought that was not good whatsoever. Booking was bad, I thought. But there were some redeeming qualities. Bret Hart versus Vince, really great. Undertaker, HBK, awesome. And, you know, the championship matches were really great as well. Overall, I thought the pay-per-view was good. And it was borderline being just okay, but HBK and Undertaker really stole the show, like they always do. And so for that, I think the pay-per-view was good. And that's my review. And let me know what you guys thought of the whole pay-per-view. And you know where to do all that in the comment section below. But this is Gold Izzy. Peace out.